Okay, we're watching on board with Elio Castroneves now heading to turn number 1.
He's going through the chicane right now, Mike, over the railroad tracks into the rough part, heading down to turn 1. Obviously, Tony Kanaan's going to be behind
Braking zone here, coming up.
Getting ready for the braking zone.
Elio moves to the inside, now to the outside. Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
So Tony Kanaan literally flew over the top of Elio's car.
55-year-old Bruce Allen in the right lane. Kenny Koretsky in the left lane in one of the most horrific crashes we have ever seen. What happened here, Mike? Well, what happened was Bruce Allen in the right-hand lane got the car a little bit loose and it moved over towards wall out of the groove. When he went to correct, it was basically with no downforce. It rotated the rear end of that race car around, trying to spin it out. But then when he hits the rubber in the middle of the racetrack, he tips it up on his side. Kenny Koretsky just basically T-bones him in just a horrific accident right there.
He dominated last week, Marty. Didn't get the win, but it looks as though he's got a little redemption in mind here tonight.
Oh, look out as he has a tire situation. Here comes Edwards right into it. They cross the line, and guess who wins the race? Stenhouse.
Thanks to Carl Edwards. Gave him
unreal finish. Sadler comes across the line third, Wise fourth, Almirola fifth, and Reed Sorensen wins the $100 grand in the dash for cash. And Ricky wins for the second time, courtesy of a shove from Carl Edwards. All right, take another look at this.
Okay, all of a sudden, I don't think that's the engine. That's an engine.
That's the engine. You're right.
Wow.
And I wonder if Carl got into the fluid and couldn't steer.
I would think so, because you'd think he could have missed it, but it's hard to say from up here.
You're right, though, and look at the tire from there.
He did a good job of just keeping. He had smoke and oil, I guarantee you.
So,
just couldn't miss him.
All right, let's just listen this time from Carl's perspective.
You could hear the rear tire spinning.
And you couldn't see anything, and neither could Carl.
No, and he couldn't steer.
Late, hasn't he, celebrating the birth of his most recent child?
Sheldack just locks him up, and look at the speed he hit the fence with. Takes Foster with him.
Oh, that was nasty.
He's cleared the fence.
He's on the other side of the fence. Look at the top.
Gunter Sheldack has gone straight on at turn 1 at Road America.
And this is a point where we knew
now they're on the brakes. Look, the Mazda's on the brake. Gunter looks like he got on the brakes very late and then just locked them up. Oh, my God, all the way over the top. You saw the Mazda dip down, and Gunter's car definitely didn't really start to slow down. Scary moments indeed.
There he is,
Right.
Sheldack.
Oh, that's fantastic.
With the home from brand new team, this one more on for Palmer. And now the third and 2 others go down. It's the midfield time, and it's on the second place and the second turn.
Angelelli already in the cockpit, set to go. His return to the Rolex Sports Car Series. Oh, we have lost the Brumos car, the 59, and one of the Racers Group cars. It's the 67.
Yeah. And that's right at the, oh boy, that's a mess. They're into the styrofoam barriers.
Kevin Buckler, the team principal, on the left of your screen.
That's right here in front of us. That's right at the turn into pit lane. So these guys hooked up together. Look, and someone spun on the pit lane here.
That's Didier Taze, I think, is it? Oh, someone else goes.
Crash.
The 33 has gone.
And another one.
As well.
There goes the
Steve
2.
Earle and the 2 of Milka Duno. As you can see, Joey Hand goes as well.
Oh, another one. Oh, my gosh.
We're losing half the field.
Oh, that was a big hit.
Oh, my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6, 7, 8 cars there.
Listen to this now.
Big contact. That was Buckler. That was J.C. French. Now watch this. There goes Dr. Steve Earle. Milka Duno. To the right of your screen will be Joey Hand. Didier Taze has already spun up the top.
Taze, but watch this now.
There's Joey.
This is very scary right here.
There's Craig Standon. A huge huge impact. Mike Levitas drifts in there, and then that is the biggest hit of all. Mike Boffman slamming into the back of Kevin Buckler's car as Steve Earle gets back. Tempers were definitely tested, and J.C. France was not happy. We don't think that was because of the impact. We think that was something else, and there is a very shocked and stunned Mike Boffman.
Back at Watkins Glen International, we are under a red flag condition as of right now. 15 laps to go, 75 in the books. A big incident in turn 1 involving 3 key players, and just a moment ago, here's what's happened. A fan somehow gets out of the infield area, comes out on the track, and is trying to get Matt Kenseth's autograph.
Oh, do you think alcohol had anything at all to do with that? Oh my God. Kenseth's going, you're not going to believe what just happened here, guys. He jumps over the guardrail, runs back up, and then gets apprehended here.
Yeah, he might get a free ride home.
And Mike caught up with Robbie Reiser, crew chief for Matt Kenseth, recipient of a fan's hat there, I believe, for an autograph. Have you ever seen anything like that in a red flag?
Oh, we've seen a lot of weird things. That's the first time that's happened in our car, I think. But Matt and all the guys there got a good laugh out of it. So, now Biffle and him are going back and forth on the radio talking about it. So it's pretty funny.
Shared experiences out here. To your race car, you did get some damage on one of these conflagrations here. Is it good enough to go to the end?
Well, I hope so. We ain't going to fix it, so it's going to have to be good enough to get there. Struggling with this thing all day long, but, the DeWalt guys have done a great job keeping it up there, and Matt's done a good job driving it, so hopefully he can come out of here with something.
All right, thanks, Robbie. And, by the way, he said, hey, nothing against that fan. Got to have a sense of humor when you race in NASCAR. Jerry?
And, Dave, one of the reasons that NASCAR is so popular is that these drivers are accessible. That may be a little bit too accessible on the racetrack. Let's listen into the radio.
Window of my car and hands me a hat and a Sharpie and says, will you sign this? I'm like, I'm a little busy right now, buddy. He's like, come on, man, have the balls. And I'm like, come on, I'm a little busy here. And all comes trucks and cars and everybody come running from everywhere.
Does that ever happen to you, Rusty? Anybody ever come to you?
That's never happened to me. That's just amazing. And they'll think about that and laugh about that for a long time. Monday morning, Monday afternoon, these guys all go to lunch. That'll be the story at lunch, that's for sure.